This is Serengeti in its true wild state. So after a successful Kilimanjaro trek that we finished yesterday, today we're headed off for safari. So we should have it for the next 3 days. So it's Wednesday today and my flight is back on the Saturday in the evening. This is at the Tarangire National Park, and behind me is this hidden poacher's tree. It's a baobab tree. Apparently poachers would kill rhinos, hide in here, and the rangers weren't able to track them for a very long time. Oh, you can really stay over here.
You see? It's like a cave.
Yeah.
So it's day 2 of the African safari for Shashi and me, and we are just about to enter Ngorongoro conservation area, as you can see behind us. We can get to the Serengeti National Park from here. We are going to see from a particular point. We're going to see the craters and something called the caldera. Volcano erupted 25 million years ago, and then it stopped 5 million years ago, and 600,000 years ago it became what we're going to see now.
Yeah.
So a long time back, Shashi.
Yeah. So
maybe when we were younger.
It was apparently at around 4,600 meters when it erupted, and now it's around 1,600 meters or so. But it is jungle. Today we are not going to go in as a game drive for Ngorongoro. We want to reach Serengeti because we've got a 12 hours pass.
Okay, do you see? We use acacia wood to make the house. We use bamboo on the roof of the house, and we put the grasses on the top of the house, and then we use cow poop to cover the whole house. And the rest is very short, so make sure you mind your health. Okay? You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Asante sana.
Mind your head. Come in. You sit bed here. You can always sit here.
We can sit?
Yeah. Ole. Mind your head. You have a seat there.
it to Serengeti, day 2, and I finally landed at camp. It was a lovely day. We drove through Ngorongoro and we reached Serengeti, and I must say my heart is full. We saw so many animals that you shall see, or you must have already seen. So we reached this campsite, and it's a budget travel, but I'm used to the Kilimanjaro trek, so this is not a new thing for me. One thing though, as soon as we arrived, there were so many flies, or more flies, I think, not mosquitoes, but flies. The Odomos or the mosquito repellent is absolutely needed, because otherwise they're constantly on your face. But let's see. Serengeti seems to be very, very promising. Tomorrow we'll be doing a game drive around Serengeti. That's going to be day 3. Before day 4, that is going to be a game drive around Ngorongoro. Sayao! And that, my dear friends, is a pride kill that we've been seeing since yesterday night. We have a male lion, we have cubs, and we have a buffalo that's been killed. We saw this last night, and they continue to eat even now.
The jackals and the vultures are waiting.
Quite an impressive sight, I must say. Superb. This is Serengeti in its true wild state.
Look outside.
We should go.
Diversion. day 3 of the Serengeti
Ngorongoro and Tarangire adventure. We just arrived, it's around 6:30. We come back from Serengeti and my heart is really full because we got to see some superb views of the lions and the giraffes, and unfortunately we could not see the cheetah, but you don't get it all. We got to see the leopard, but from far away. Hopefully tomorrow at Ngorongoro we'll get to see the rhino and the buffalo, which I think are the only ones missing out of the big five. Overall, it's been wonderful. One thing I highly recommend if you're watching this video is to consider Serengeti, because apparently Masai Mara has been publicized by Kenya, while it's only a small portion of the wildlife that is in Kenya. The majority is in Tanzania. Apparently, because of this very reason, because Kenya was very good at marketing, Tanzania has now stopped the Kenyan drivers to cross over to Serengeti, and now they have to transfer their clients to the Serengeti folks. So you'd rather do it in Serengeti, because even the river crossing is in Serengeti. The famous one which happens in the month of July or so, where the crocodiles go after the wild beast. Very quickly, I think we did a budget safari. As you can see, we are staying in a tent again today. The first day we were lucky with a room. Yesterday night we had a tent. Tonight again we'll have a tent, but it's decent. It's not too bad. You have a public toilet. Overall, it's come at around $185 to $200 per day, which is good enough, because the initial quotes that I was getting was around $1,300 or so. It's practically half of it, around $750. And what else? What our guide suggested was to kind of see if you could spend one full day at Serengeti itself, because it is huge. We could not cover Serengeti because we only had like half a day today. We had to drive back to Ngorongoro. There was a river which we did not touch at all, and that kind of leads to a 5-day trip. So we are having a 4-day trip, which is the reason why we just touched Serengeti. And of course I will not complain, because as you will see, or you've already seen in the video, we've had some fantastic sights. So Tarangire, Ngorongoro and Serengeti, worth a visit. I think it is untapped, it is raw, it is beautiful, and just being amidst the animals is another feeling altogether. Peace. Tomorrow I'll show you around Ngorongoro, after which we will be catching our flight, which is in the evening, so we'll have to rush in the morning. But I hope we get to see some beautiful sights as well tomorrow, because it's the caldera, actually not the crater, the caldera that we'll be getting into and going around before coming out of it. See you soon. Finally it's done. Ngorongoro. This is a brilliant, lovely visit, and just a parting take. Must do safari adventures are superb in Tanzania, and we were lucky to see the big five, all the big five spotted. I'll definitely see if I can come here again, and there are I noticed some very good lodges and cottages on the campsites. Maybe the next time go for that. Have fun. Peace. Bye bye.